Welcome back to Sage Court Farm. My name is Craig, and please subscribe and smash that notification bell. Well, today is definitely an October morning. To breathe in that crisp, cool air just is quite refreshing early in the morning. So today is going to not be so much about the goats. My son has talked me into a special project. My son Avery has decided that he wanted to build his own little fish pond in the yard. So I said yes. He says he's going to do all the work. So right now he's already dug the hole out, and we're using an old rubber water trough that I had. So it just proves the point, don't let anything lay around or your son will turn it into a project. But so yeah, so we went out to the farm and picked up some more rocks, and so we're gonna begin trying to build this out a little bit more. All right, here we go. One rock for you. Yep, one rock for you. Another rock for you. One rock for you. Another rock for you. Isn't this an exciting video? Just watching moving rocks. Feel like Fred Flintstone working in the rock quarry. Except I don't have a dinosaur. Do you even know who Fred Flintstone is, Avery?
No. Maybe?
Maybe. Gonna need to wash those rocks off. We don't want dirty rocks, do we? They will get dirty, but you're getting tired. I'm gonna have to take you out to your uncle's and have a day of picking stone out of the fields in the spring. Wouldn't that be enjoyable? All day in the middle of the heat. So it's your project. What would you like to do?
I want to build a cave over here.
I thought we weren't building a cave. Why are we building a cave?
Like a mini, like where the rocks just come like right here.
Well, don't forget. Remember I said about when we put that filter to filter the water, we have to have a filter. Since we're doing solar, using a solar pump, you know the solar panel might be like right here, so it gets more sunlight. And then since this is more so uphill, right? That's where I was thinking probably the best thing to do is we would build this up here, and then we would kind of shape it to create the waterfall. We'd have to put like a plastic liner there, and then we'd have to put the filter up here, right? And then after it,
Well, the filter back right here. So
it,
that one.
right.
Yeah.
Now the filter, when we would build this up, right, we'd have to, I mean, it doesn't have to be really high, because remember, you just need a little bit of an incline, right? So technically the waterfall could only have to be this high, right? Make sense?
Not like Mr. Chris's.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be super tall like Mr. Chris's. His pond is way bigger. So it comes down, you know, we could build it up, you know, just so it gradually comes here, right? And that filter box would sit up here, right? And then what we would do is, you know, we could put rocks up around the filter box and bring up the dirt around it, per se, a little, not cover it, but part way, and then you could plant plants up there, and the plants would cover it up.
So move this.
So I wouldn't.
Put rocks right here. So don't put. So.
Yeah, for right now, until we start building out the building this up, and once we get the filter box and that stuff, because I don't really want to build this up yet until we know how big the box is, you know, because you know what I mean. Because the thing is, the dirt's going to be piled up, right? And kind of you know, we'll create like a channel in the dirt, but then we'll have to get a plastic liner and line it so the water doesn't seep out, right? So the water will definitely run back here. And then what you do, and then you would stack rocks. You would cover all this up with rocks, right? Like you could pile them up on the sides to cover up the liner, and then you put flat rocks here in the middle, you know, like a stair step, right? So it trickles down over the rocks. But we could start putting these rocks around here.
Yeah.
Okay, so, or you can, since it's your project, right? You know, because the big concern is, you know, algae and stuff growing in it, and so that's where you kind of like to have shade, right? So like how we had this rock hanging over the edge, like at some point, you know, initially you build the rocks, but then we could, if we can't find flat rocks, you know, we may have to build some more or get some more flatter rocks, and then you could create, the rocks could be higher, right? And then you could create a, you know, a cliff, not a cliff, but, you know, a flat area that extends over to give them shade.
Yeah.
Or you can do it now. It just, it's however I'm just giving you suggestions.
Like, oh yeah. Is that good?
Yeah, I think that's good. Just, yeah.
I don't like that one there.
Don't like that one there?
This one.
Oh, that one? Okay. That's the great thing about rocks. You can move them as much as you want. As you could tell, we didn't make much progress on getting the rocks laid down because a lot of the time was spent moving, rearranging, and trying to find that perfect rock. But more importantly, it was about having good, fun, quality time with my son. All of you have a great and wonderful day. We're going to keep moving rocks around, trying to find that perfect rock. Of course, it'll probably take another couple more hours of moving, replacing, and moving rocks back. But it'll be a great time. I'll post more videos on the progress of the pond. So we'll see all of you next time.